So the Ja Morant and Klay Thompson beef. The Ja Morant and Klay Thompson beef. Like, again, when it comes to Ja, he'll just beef with anybody. He'll beef with absolutely anybody. And especially, it means more. It means this beef means more to Ja, because especially when he's struggling. Klay Thompson, these are two players. Like, Klay's washed and Ja's struggling this season, and Memphis have been terrible. Like, it's just been a kind of just think of everything that could go wrong has go wrong. But it is one of these things where I just don't. Ja Morant, in my opinion, Ja Morant is not only not good enough right now, I don't think he has the accolades to talk as much shit, like to go in Klay Thompson's face. And then when Cam Spencer's being interviewed, coming out there, trying to hype him up, he takes a dig at Klay Thompson. Tell him who the best shooter from the house was. It wasn't bro in the house was, and it wasn't bro from Golden State. Like, I'm gonna say Ja was talking about Spencer Household as a dig at Cam's brother Pat, who plays for Golden State. Like, I don't think. Why would he randomly say that? Like, why would he randomly, like, that doesn't sound like he's just after going at he didn't say who the best shooter in the family is, best shooter in the house is, or what. Like, he used a was. Like, you have to assume he's taking a shot at Clay, right? Because a couple of minutes earlier, this goes and happens. This goes and happens earlier in the night. It is it's genuinely one of those things where he's obviously just trying to get into Clay's head. He's trying to get into Clay's head, and you've got Klay Thompson going at Ja Morant. This is what he's saying.
And then with Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
What did Ja have to say on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time. And it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. You know, we all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that. And we need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there. And when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility. And I hate to see that go to waste.
Jesus Christ. That might be the most hard-hitting takedown of a player from another player I think I've ever seen after Shit Dog. He politely called him an underachieving waste of talent, more known for his antics than accolades. Yeah, and that's the shitty thing about it all, is that Ja could be. Ja literally, again, not only does Ja have a Nike shoe, with his Ja threes, he currently has, there's a debate between Ja's, Sabrina's, and Age's. But he has arguably, the Ja 3 is one of the best shoes we have ever seen. It's one of the best shoes I think we've ever seen. Like, unpopular opinion, the spooky season one, the Halloween one, is, like, this is one of those ones where if Ja was a good enough player, this would be iconic. This would be, like, if it turns out that Ja ends up figuring it all out and becoming one of the best players in the NBA, these are his fucking Grinches. Like, the Ja 3, if Ja is good enough, the Ja 3 will go down as one of the best sneakers ever. It is, in my opinion, it is so nice. But Ja should be one of the face of the league. He has the talent, he has the, he has the personality in a lot of times. He is a, like, I always say this when it comes to basketball players, like, to be the face of the league, you have to have almost be almost larger than life. And I think Caitlin Clark is larger than life. I think Curry was larger than life at his peak. I think LeBron was larger than life at his peak. Jordan obviously still is to this day. To this day, Michael Jordan is larger than life. Ja almost had this larger than life persona. Not even like, just everything about him. I hate using the word aura, but aura. And yeah, That is one of those things. But respectfully, would Klay, well, Klay be have one of the best shooters. Bro was always a system player. Even if Klay was a system player, man, it's better to be a system player than an underachieving player who, by the way, coaches are actively trying to play a system that doesn't involve you on the ball. So I think it's better to be a system player than that. Klay Thompson was number 9 as basketball came out and bounced Jazz Grizzlies out of the playoffs. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. Since Klay tore his Achilles and his ACL, he's played more NBA games than Ja Morant. Wait, what? He missed 2 seasons. There's no way. There's actually no way. There is no way that Klay Thompson missed 2 seasons with 2 of the worst injuries you can have. And since that first injury, which, by the way, was right before Ja came into the NBA, there's actually no way. There is no way. So Ja Morant, on his career, has played in 319 games. When did he come off the bench? Twice in 22-23. So how many games Klay Thompson played? So 319 for Ja. Klay Thompson came back in 2022. Stats. So he has played, since he's come back, he has played in, just as a guess, so 149, 200 and, what's it say, 150, 220 minus 2, 218. No, it's not even close. It's not even close. It's 218 versus 250 versus 319. It's not even close. But the fact that I even believe that is crazy. That is also just not factually incorrect. Also, he did miss 2 seasons, by the way. The fact that this is somewhat close, and Klay missed 2 seasons. 2 entire seasons of that through injury. And he did not miss time because he got banned for showing a gun on IG Live. Some of the same Jad, with the same disappointed tone of voice his father's fed up with underachieving son has. Like, I've never seen a player get a player be taught, like, this is the most hard-hitting critique of a player ever. It's like, what did he say? Nothing of intelligent depth. Like, it is, I've never seen anything like this before. Klay Thompson. I'm not gonna say, it's like, he just ended this man's whole career. You know that statement? Like, in terms of reputation, Klay Thompson might have just ended this whole man's career. Like, that never really happens in sports, because at the end of the day, how you play gets on. But sometimes, like, again, if we don't remember, for how many years were Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins? It took Cat evidently becoming a winning player, and Wiggins winning a title before what Jimmy Butler said about them was, the label Jimmy Butler gave them was gone. And now you're looking at Klay Thompson here, who him and Ja Morant, like, he has basically now, like, when Ja Morant comes back to play, that is what people are going to be saying. That's what people are going to be talking about. And that is, like a player that as respected as Klay Thompson. Obviously, I think there are players and there are media and there are fans who are going to be thinking about that. But the media, who, by the way, a lot of times unfairly want to target Ja Morant for things. The way the media target Ja, especially before all the gun stuff, like, even with the way they were talking about it, kind of reminded me almost a little bit of, like, Raheem Sterling in England, like the way media were treating Ja Morant. But at the end of the day, all those media that, whatever they said about Ja Morant, it's bad when, they were proven right. Like, that's one of the most disappointing things, where it's like, and I'd say even for players, when they're like, look, Ja was unfair, was what appeared to be being treated unfairly by the media, and it turns out, oh shit. It's like, he's sitting on the bench, we don't get to see him play. There's, nothing intelligent said. And I'm like, this might be as big of a takedown as I think we've ever seen in basketball. So yeah, that's the video. See you guys.